my god, that was raw. My name is Tri-C. I jerk, I can pop, I can wave, and I like doing flips, man. So check it out.
What's up, it's Devontae, aka Blackout. Met this dude once. He was in the military. Said when he was fighting, and he gets into it, he just goes craziest. But I'm like with dancing. He called it the Blackout.
What's up? My name's Paul, and my nickname is Techno Killer. Met this dude and started dancing, and his name was Techno Killer. I was like, why'd you name it Techno Killer? And he said, because he hits the robot.
Hey, my name is Ricky, or Triple Shot. My style is robotics and popping and b-boying and crump and isolations, hip-hop, all the different styles. I like to bring together all the different things of what I got throughout the dance and the ability that he's given me.
Hey, what up? My name is FaZe. My style of dance, I do hip-hop, popping, some footwork, kind of flips, not really.
I call myself Ghost Feeling. Style of dance is crump, pop, b-boy, you name it, man, pop lock. But my original one that I made up myself is called Feelings, where I describe how I feel through my whole life and give it up and just let God take control.
So yeah, after the Future Quest event, I had Cameron's contact, I had LaDaniel's contact, and then I had Paul's contact.
Eric, I think, had the phone numbers for them. And so that next practice we had, as we were talking about it, we're like, you know what? Let's give them a call. Let's call LaDaniel, let's call Paul and Cameron and get them onto our dance crew.
We had a practice, just me, Ricky, and Devontae, and we called them all up to join the crew. And they were all super down, they were all about it. And I feel like that's when Fuego Dance Crew, as far as a full crew, that's when we first became Fuego Dance Crew as a whole. And that was looking like Devontae, me, Ricky, LaDaniel, Paul, and Tri-C. And that was the start of a lot.
So they had their names too. LaDaniel was Ghost.
LaDaniel was a different beast. This guy was the first guy I saw in person crumping and doing flips and popping. And that inspired me a lot at the time. That was like my big bro.
Paul was Miniac.
Paul was really intricate and very robotic at first.
Cameron was Royalty.
Tri-C was a really smooth, swag kind of style, and everything he did was just smooth and it looked fun.
Yo, so here's like a little funny backstory or whatever, fun backstory.
I met Cameron at my church way back.
We and Paul have known each other for the longest. I met Paul and I was like, I think I was like 12 and Paul was like 8. I don't know, not Paul was like 8. How old were you, Paul?
Like 10.
Damn, you were maybe around, yeah. So,
Yeah, 10 or 9.
yeah, Paul was like 10 or 9.
Hey, but you can't flip though, so it's not cool. What are you, an 8-year-old girl? I can do a front walkover.
You can do that.
Yeah, I can.
Do it. Suck.
When me and Cam got into the squad, they were already moving. They already had, you know, like I said, concepts, material, choreography, freestyles, and it was something that we had to develop because we were Fuego Dance Crew now. Luckily, Cameron was a flipper, so they were always flipping together too. Devontae, LaDaniel, Eric, like they were always just, you know, creating new flips and all that. We went to a flip gym one time. It was my first time actually, and flipping just looked so weird on me. I got it down, but it just looked so weird on me.
In addition to doing that with those guys, the friends that I had outside of the crew, just in my own time in high school, they all enjoyed things like calisthenics, so like handstands, using basically your own body weight for workouts, as well as flips too. So I would basically practice flips when I was just hanging out with my friends, and then perform them when I was hanging out with the crew. And so I felt like I was operating at max capacity, and not only were we all doing that together as a crew, but we would use that type of thing when we went to Team Challenge, which we were continuously doing regularly. So it was a heavy time of momentum, and one in which what I would eventually bring to the crew in an even better way really became solidified.
Also, 2012 was the big year for me as a dancer. Because we've been working so hard, I did this competition called Fine Arts Festival. I mixed together my music and I went up there, and with the spirit of Fuego through me, I went up there and I danced, and I got first place in the local thing, and I got to go over to our national competition, and I performed there. It was super sick, and this is something I can always look forward to as a point where I felt the strongest as a dancer.
2012, I joined Fuego, and I was still rapping at the time, so I was still Tri-C doing my thing, but I was a Christian rapper. There was this one time I rapped at this fair, and Eric and Paul, they're my background dancers for like a few of my songs, and it was a good time, man. It's a good time. I think before that there was some dude doing like exercise moves. It was either before or after. Yeah, and Paul was in there just doing exercises. Oh man, anything that I could do, I was doing. Like, you know, musically, I was in churches, and then with Fuego, we were dancing a lot, so I got back into dancing. And
you know, I can't make it to certain dance practices and whatnot. They were still always there for me, and they were still always like, hey man, no matter what, you can always come grind with us. Bro, it didn't even have to be for video. If it just was just like them, it was just Fuego labbing, and they were, I don't even care if they were recorded or not, bro. It was just be like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get there, because if they labbing, I want to lab. If I can help them, I can help them, but I know they could help me too.
This is just like tapping into the surface of like what's to come as far as our story, you know, the opportunities we got, all the other different things that we did. And yeah, it's a crazy story.
We all found that this was the right place for us at this time.
This was the year that set the tone for the rest of the years to come. And this was a changing point in the crew. And I feel like everyone was inspired as a whole, individually and together. So moving forward was a very fun time, and it was a really cool, not even dance-wise, but just brotherhood-wise. We all became very close. We all experienced those fun years together, high school, you know, as a squad. And it was cool because we were all different high schools. We were all different parts of the city repping one thing. And that was really cool to have.
Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Paul. I just wanted to say you're really good. You're really cute, and I really have to go to the bathroom, but can I show you something real quick? All right, stand right here. Right there. Right there. There you go. All right, ready? I got the stats in my hand. Somebody think about that? Beautiful.